Joel, what I would like to say is thank you very much for sharing that speech with us. But I don't feel that I can. So, you heard Joel's extensive, lengthy speech today. What was your takeaway from it? He took, nay, robbed you of 13 minutes of your precious life.
15.
Ooh, see, they're keeping track. What did you get in exchange?
Inspiration.
Were you really inspired?
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very inspired.
Liars. That sounds very squalid. You know, I was actually more inspired by our Toastmasters description of the internal processing of solid waste. So, Joel, you had an almost impossible challenge, in all honesty.
Yes.
These speeches that Toastmasters equips us with are undoubtedly just about the most boring speeches known to man. Now, their heart is in the right place. Mentoring is an important thing. I think that we probably don't know enough about mentoring, and so I think the information that you had to share with us was top-notch. No pushback on that whatsoever. Delivery sort of sucked. But we'll go through that. So, Joel, you pointed out the fact that you knew it was going to be a bit of a slow speech. And you didn't want to spend your whole time giving the speech, so you needed to find something else for you to do while you were giving the speech, because you weren't really into it. So you decided to spend your time rocking, which was pretty cool, especially if there's some really cool background music, but there wasn't. So we had to watch you rock. And I know there's at least 2 or 3 people who were concerned that you were going to tip over at some point in time, which would have been sort of the high point of the speech. It didn't happen, but that's cool. But you know that you have a rocking problem. Is that correct? Okay, all right. Yeah. You also read off the slides. Mm-hmm. Occasionally you would look at the slide, and pretty much every time there was a new bullet, you would look at the bullet, figure out what you wanted to say, and then you turn back to us. But what that meant, because there were so many slides and so many bullets, there was a chunk of the speech, 20% maybe, that you spent with your back.
I was trying not to.
I fully understand. I fully understand how that one goes. You started your speech off asking us if we had recently read a Greek tragedy. Really? So I can only speak for myself. I wasn't really grabbed by that. I mean, it's an interesting question, and you used a question, so you get full credit for that one. But that didn't really grab me, and it didn't really tie me into the mentoring stuff that much. Because the answer is no. And pretty much the answer to everybody, probably, unless we got some weirdos here, was no. So you had excellent hand gestures. I want to congratulate you on that. And you did a good job of using the clicker. You had a clicker.
Yes.
Which meant you didn't have to keep going click, 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 because you had a lot of slides that you had to make and also bullets that appeared and stuff like that. So congratulations on that. I have a question for you, Joel. Were the slides really needed? You used them as an outline, so you could remember what you're going to talk about. Oh, yeah, that thing. Oh, yeah, that thing, right? But did you guys really get anything out of his slides?
Yes.
What did you get out of his slides?
Yeah, it reinforces what
You were
was
falling
saying.
asleep when he was talking, and so the slides were reminding you. Well, I can understand, but that doesn't really count. Thank you very much. Anyway, so I think you could have given the same speech without the slides. Okay. By the way, how could you give a mentoring speech without once making a Star Wars reference? Or even Batman and Robin. Come on. Would we expect to have a Batman and Robin in a mentoring one? I mean, because Batman's the ultimate mentoring example. But no. But somehow that was not your speech. I don't know. So Joel, your challenge with this speech was quite boring. If you were going to give it again, what could you do to make it more interesting? Okay? Because I think your topic is very vital. Number one, lose the slides. I don't think the slides did anything for us. Or else completely redo the slide. The slides should support what you're saying, not take away from it. In this particular case, it took away from it. Because we were looking at that, we weren't watching you. I think really also what you have to do is you have to retune the message. Okay? Because you're talking about mentoring as like lions laying down with lambs and everybody giving their hugs. And that's all beautiful. Okay? But who cares? Okay? What I really want is tell me what's in it for me. Because I think that's where you were going. Okay? You're all members of Toastmasters pretty much. Okay? So I want you to become a mentor. I want to challenge you. I want to say this is your calling. In order to be fulfilled as a human being, the one thing that's currently missing from your life is for you to be a mentor. If you go through this life and if you die without being a mentor, there'll be just a chunk of you that never got filled in. The pallbearers who carry your casket out to the big hole in the ground will go, wow, this is sort of light. Something's missing. And it will be because you were never a mentor. So something like that, if you could add to it, I think we'd probably do it. Otherwise, it was a good speech. Thank you very much.